of course, you're an efficiency leader also. Now, I think recently you reached the 25%. You're now top one at the Taiyang top modules. So that's great.
We're proud of that.
And the thing is, how are you looking at the C&I segment also, which is also part of the distributed segment? How is this segment embracing back contact modules?
They pretty much like it. I tell you why. Because, as I mentioned, for C&I, they actually look at them even more focus on the power efficiency. I tell you why, because the rooftop is very limited, right? They want to generate more power in the exactly same square meters. Not like a utility, sometimes the square meter is much available, but for the rooftop, it's very limited. In the same square meter, we can generate 8% higher green power, which is first one, right? And the second is, they actually care about more on the safety, especially on the fire safety. And then because we have anti-shading function, anti-hot spot in the Switzerland, they need anti-hail. And then our single 3.2, even 4.0 millimeter glass can afford anti-hail. So which is, C&I, I think even have a more scenario for the BC. That's beauties of this technology.
Let's talk a little bit about your technology route. You already mentioned how you have developed that you already have a large capacity. I think, and nevertheless, I think it's not so easy to get back contact modules these days in Europe. So I think the market has picked up quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about the expansion strategy and shipments, plans, which markets you are focusing.
Okay, I already mentioned the capacity, which is will be all in BC. Okay, currently roughly 60 gigawatt. Right now, by year end, beginning of next year, probably 80 gigawatt. And then you will find we actually BC is used in almost all the countries. For example, in China and Europe, they like it. In the utility C&I, and then in the Europe, mostly C&I and residential, and even in the emerging market, like Latin America, like Middle East, they all like high efficient product because it's they can generate more power, even a little bit high price, affordable price. We also work on the technology trend on the ACM, advanced contact matrix, which is increase our reliability on the grid line. Okay, to provide a higher reliability, because currently the grid line is smaller and smaller, which is cause lots of problem on the reliability. Okay, we increase the grid line, the thickness of the grid line and the contact base, which is called ACM, which we almost have a 20 gigawatt capacity by Q3, 20 gigawatt. This is one big technology trend. And also we have HIBC, which is basically hydrogen plus back contact. We almost have a 600 megawatt capacity, which is really for premium segment of residential. It's very popular. Also, we are keeping working on the future technology also, like the HIBC. We win the world record for the power beam, for the cell efficiency. For the Perovskite tandem, we also reached the world record. So which means we are not only commercialize the current technology, but also prepare for the future technology. So I can foresee next year, if you look at the premium high power beam segment, LONGi could be 50% market share, 50.
Okay, that's a nice one, huh?
No, that's a nice one.
LONGi.